A number of years ago, when I began doing these daily blessings online, I told a story that I had never told anybody in my life before, and I shared it with you. And I want to share it once again today because it's a powerful one to me. I began my working career in radio. I was on air, and my first year in radio, I was so wanting to be that radio personality that I always admired as a kid. And so I had a mullet. I thought I looked pretty good in my mullet. And yeah, that kind of gives you an idea of the time frame we're talking here as well. It was the early 90s. And I actually went by three names because that was really popular at the time. I went by the name Greg Scott Fisher when I was in radio. And I remember doing an on location broadcast at this local steakhouse. Well, a couple of years later, I had changed. I was married, was a family man. Finally got my hair cut short, maybe put on a few more pounds from that earlier day, and granted, looked a bit different. I was wearing contacts and then I wasn't. So that may have been another thing. And a tour group came through the radio station. I was giving them a tour. And as we were in one of the studios, one of the ladies mentioned, I worked at this steakhouse a couple of years ago when some guy from the station came to do an on location broadcast. And I started to say, oh, that was me. And she said, he was such an idiot. You should have seen him. He thought he was hot stuff. He wasn't. We were making fun of him behind the scenes. And oh, how that wounded me. And I think I said something along the line of, oh, yeah, I remember that guy or something like that. I don't know what it was, but I carried that with me for years. Was I really that guy? Now, I recognize that in situations, people are going to respond differently, and some nice and some not so nice. But what I want to do is bless you today, bless your interactions with strangers. May God bless you as you interact with strangers, that his love and his mercies may just shine through you. And anything that's not quite right about us, maybe kind of tamp those down. May God bless your interaction with strangers. And may it be so in the name of Jesus.